Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Storytime. Oh, you swam out all this way just today. How nice. Well, welcome back, guys. And, in this episode of Storytime, I'm going to clue you guys in on the next chapter. Where are we going to go now that we've defeated Bowen, and we're going to move on, so to speak. Here's the shipwreck, and the sun rises over there. We're moving south. I think this is south. Rise in the east, set in the west. We're going south. So, I'll tell you where my inspiration came from where we're going to go, and then we'll see if it works out, and then I will cover some of the missing links in the story. What does happen to the old as dirt and sand wizard guy? Ooh, this is awesome. So, I was thinking about old as dirt and sand. So you have O-A-D-A-S, Otis. Huh? Right? That's stinking awesome. So we have Otis, the old wizard that's lying on his deathbed, that's going to give us insight into some of the questions that we need answered. How fantastic. I'm excited. So I was trying to decide where to go next, and like I've done before, I pulled up Mine Atlas. If you guys are not familiar with Mine Atlas, it's a little website. You type in your seed, and it shows you... Stupid thing in my way. I'm gonna just go right over it. I think go over it because we're pretty much going straight south here, and it shows you all of the stuff in your seed and whatnot, and it saves you having too much searching. And you still get to explore. You see something over there? This will be this is something that's coming up in some episodes. There is a mushroom island thing. Not really an island, but mushroom place. We're not going there yet. So, I pulled this up, and I'm just looking at the different land formations, and I'm trying to get... drop it! Oh, that hurts when you drop on it like that. And I'm just trying to get inspiration, alright, straight south, for the next place, the next thing we're going to do, the next village, that kind of thing. And obviously, we're on the hunt for these sacred objects. But I saw this spot that was a potential village, because it doesn't have... all of the villages mapped out in Mine Atlas, but it shows you where, there potentially could be one. But it had a potential village surrounded pretty much by extreme hills. And my fantastical brain was like, ooh, that's fancy. I wonder what we can do with that. So here is my idea, and we can elaborate from this as long as it actually exists. And that is that we have a little farming village surrounded by these mountains, and the mountains are where the dwarves live. I know every medieval kind of story has dwarves, and it does, so ours has to as well. But that's where the dwarves live. Now, the dwarves are, master miners, so I get to build like these elaborate mining tunnels and stuff through these hills, these extreme hills. And the dwarves are also where a lot of the wealth comes. So a lot of my builds I've been having to take time to do, having to take time to mine and stuff like that. So this is going to give me a stockpile of iron and gold and stuff like that. And I'll also be able to do maybe even an iron golem farm or something like that in this, so that we have a place that we can go to get bulk items, which would be really, really handy. So the story kind of goes along with the need of, we're getting into some bigger builds now. The town of Egret was small. This one's going to be bigger. I can imagine the Great Hall of the Dwarven Kings, the Dwarven, inside the mountain being just huge. So really excited about that. But it's going to take a lot of resources, so that's why it's just a need for the dwarves. So very excited. I've even named the Great Hall Kraugshold, which just sounds like a dwarf would say that. They're all like, grog, rig, grog, 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 grugel, grog, rig, grog, grog, very crunchy sounding voices and stuff. And crag is like a rock formation, could be a crag. So that is the idea, guys. It should be up over this. I think we're landing on the correct island. So dwarves are all like, I'm in the mountains, I build things out of stone, and I mine, and I do this. But they don't raise any kind of chickens. But they don't raise any kind of food. So they need a town, a farming town, to supply them with their food. So that's why I saw that potential town surrounded by those, and I was like, oh, this is such a great idea. It just works so perfectly. So we'll keep going. Ouch! Okay, so we go to the positive side. Over this way just a bit. Oh, here comes the mountains. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been wanting to do something in the mountains for a while, so this is just working out perfect. I need to eat steak with my face. Yummy. So fire up your brain heads, guys, and let's think about what we can do with dwarves and mountain holds, and maybe I could do not only an iron golem farm, but work in the nether and do a gold farm as well. So this place really gives me all of the gold and iron that I need while building in this game. That would be really, really handy and cool. I plan on spending, a decent amount of time. I've got about 20 episodes in, and I'll probably do another 20 here. Hey, sheepsy. I think this is it. The generation's a little bit pupy. I was hoping for this to be a little bit better. But I know that in the middle of this, there's like plains, so that should drop down pretty low. I feel like murdering this sheep, or at least catching him on fire and then leaving him. Nope, I'll kill him. I'll eat him. I'll eat his face. Okay, it's just around this corner. Maybe not. Instantaneously. Oh, wow. That almost made me die. Are we there yet? Oh, I've still got 500 blocks. Jump. Oh, I didn't jump far enough. I broke my leg. I broke my leg. Oh, hey, guy. Why don't you leave me alone, stink face? It may be over top of this still, because I had 500 blocks to go. Maybe this is just the ridge of the extreme hills. And I don't even care. I'll build a whole stinking mountain if I have to get what I want. I'll build a stinking mountain. Oh, it is over this mountain. Oh, so the potential village is on the other side of this. Oh, I hope you guys are getting excited. Cross your fingers, everyone. Cross your fingers. There it is. There it is. Is there a village there? Is there a village? Oh, it's such a perfect spot for a village. Oh, be a village. I don't see a village. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Splash. I jumped better that time. Oh, guys, please just be a village for Daddy. Make a Daddy happy. Eat it, stinker. Alright, running and jumping. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, this is where it would be, is right here. There's horses. Isn't that? That's convenient. Last little spot. Negative. There is no village. Crap! Let me up this up and slow my computer down so it wants to explode. Oh, black horse. Oh, nice. That's exciting. Wait, what's that? Is that a village? I think it is. Donkeys! Oh, great mules, donkeys, whatever you want to call them. Oh, that's exciting too. Okay, this may be... Oh, the mountains are so crappily generated. Oh, I need to sleep too. Did I bring a bed? I brought the makings of a bed, though. That was good. It's smart. I thought ahead. I thought with my head before. Okay, we've got ourselves arriving. So, this is, it's got potential. I may have to check out a couple other spots. I may have to do a little bit of walking around and check on a couple other... There it is! There's the village! Yes! Ouch! My leg! It is here. Oh, I need to sleep so the villagers don't get murdered. Oh, the village is here. The village is here. And it's a pretty decent sized village. Not too bad. Oh, nice. It's got a pig. Oh, no. No. Don't hurt my villagers. Who make a break on the door? Go inside. No! No, you all die. Oh, that's not the sword. Yeah, attack me. Don't attack the villagers. No! Oh, crap. I'm gonna go here and kill all the villagers because I'm stupid. I need a crafting bench. I need a crafting bench. Bench of crafting. Hey, guy. What's up? You guys have a nice spot here. Right by Kraugshold. Yes, craft me bench. Yes. I brought... Yes. Okay, yeah. Look at my crafting skills. I'm such a good crafter. I think we've done it. Oh, I can't wait to explore this. Okay, I'm going to get to doing a little bit of exploring, and then I'll get to telling you guys a little bit more about the story as we explore. Okay, there's one mountain. It may be that I have a lot of work to do, and that's the mountain of Kraugshold. Yeah. Kraugshold with a D. I think otherwise it sounds like you're talking about its hole. Like a crag hole. Okay, guys. I'm going to get to doing a little exploring, and we will see you guys in the turn of a page. And we're back there, gay faces. So, I've been running around this village in the mountain and stuff for a couple days like an idiot, not really accomplishing anything. And I've made a decision on where we are going to go, which is great. So all I did is I lit up the town so that while I work around here, the villagers don't get murdered, and I put a little bit of a gate around. It's not perfect, but they haven't died yet, so that's good, because this is where I want to begin my work. You see this mountain is really not very cool. I'm going to make it super mega tall. Like you can see where I built that tower, at least that tall, which is going to make it fantastic. But let me show you guys what I've done. And it may be all that, and that may finish up the video. Like I said, the town is on hold because I want to do a lot of work here, but in order to do it, I want this town to be... we're going along with a story. You know, they supply food for the dwarves. The dwarves are rich. The town is rich. And in order to do that, I need a lot of blocks, and I need, ooh, steak in my face hole. Yummy. And I also need a lot of resources like gold and iron and such. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a gold farm. So, you can see that I've got a... let me jump across here. Let me climb up there and show you. You can see that I've got a giant portal. I was doing some experimenting on giant portal gold farmifications. And so I built a giant portal. That really doesn't work, but I have so many good ideas. And like I said, it's been a couple days since I've been on here. All right, prepare your face hole for what I've done. I brought my beacon over, which that's awesome. I'm not going to look down. That's next. So... the beacon's helping me work because I've been doing some work. The concept is going to be, this mountain's going to be somewhat hollow, which is going to take a ton of digging. You can see I started to dig out this area. I think it's like 21 by 21. And this is going to be like this giant column that goes down through the whole mountain. We're pretty much in the middle. There's that thing that you saw. The beacon is going to be the middle of the mountain, and it is going to be, see, I love this. Oh, I can't wait to build a path and all that stuff. But the beacon is going to be the center of the mountain, and it's going to be what actually brought the dwarves to Kraugshold in the mountain. And you see, that's not actually going to be there. I'm going to tear that down. That was just experimentation. Let's jump down here and try not to get confused in the beam and die. Whack! Okay, so this is down to bedrock level. This is as low as we can go. And I started clearing out this area, and the beacon's going to actually be hidden, but I've got a neat idea to build. You saw that giant, the giant portal up there. To build this thing in here, and it's going to be a combination of portals with the beacon going through the middle, and it's going to be... part of the story. You guys got to help me out with this, but I want it to be like the kind of like the Lord of the Rings, the Heart of the Mountain, but completely different. It's going to be like a giant power source that, you know, the dwarves found, and that's why they've, you know, dug around it in this mountain. It just kind of lives off of this. You know, I can see a square of portals, and that's, you know, it's going to function as well as the gold farm. And but the beam will go right up through the middle of it, and it's like the dwarven's, you know, prized possession is this, and we got to think of a name to name this thing. But like I said, guys, I had to find some place to start, and well, gold farm. Boom, that gives me something to start with. That way, as I'm building the rest of the stuff around here, I'll at least be collecting gold that I can use in my builds. So, oh, hello, witch. You're gonna die. Aha, that's a 1. That's a 2. You're dead. I hate your face. I make it die. You're dead. So, that is my plan, guys. I'm going to get started on maybe not prettifying the gold farm, but just getting the functioning gold farm in first, and hopefully I'll finish that up really quickly off camera. I'll show you the results, and then this will be the end of this episode, and we're going to get started on the new land, the land of the dwarves. So, I will see you guys right back here in the turn of this page. Oh, Slackanater, you make another pretty. There you go, guys. That's my idea right there. You can see that I've been super busy cleaning out what is going to be like the treasure hold of the dwarves. I'm thinking about just filling this thing full of, you know, gold and diamonds and all sorts of emeralds and that kind of stuff. So I need a big hold here to house this. I don't know what we're going to call it, this, you know, sacred gem of the dwarves that's acting as my gold farm and a really cool centerpiece for this treasure room. But I'll show you guys how it works. Obviously, it's ender portals that have a chance of spawning pigmen that get flushed to the center. Actually, they just have a chance of walking to the center eventually and falling down, which they do at a pretty good rate. And the hole at the middle, the bottom is open, and which allows the beacon to go up through, and because it's going through this glass, it's colored. I may change some of the design to make it prettier, but this is what I came up with first. But this treasure room, like I said, piles of gold and whatnot, and maybe some big pillars that hold the room up, more digging out so it's not just this square, making it a little bit more natural shaping, like cavern. I want to have like holes in the sides that, you know, go up through and make, let me just do one real quick, give you an idea, so that when you're looking around here, you'll look over and there's like a cave that goes off this way and one that way and this way, all these different different passages and stuff like that. But and then maybe like lava flowing, and I have an idea for because this is at the, you know, down by bedrock, it's so deep in the earth that there's lots of lava and heat, and the heat condensates on the ceiling and drips down. So in the ceiling, I want to put little water spots that make it drip inside here with little steamy puddles and stuff. I got lots of cool ideas, but that right there is the treasure room, and this is where I'm going to start at in Kraugshold. But down here, I'll show you how it works, and I actually need to repair my. Hey, look, I got all these zomboids there, or zombie pigmen. So if I hold this in here and I just destroyify. Oh, this is going to be super loud. Excuse me while I turn down my sound. Done. Oh, how nice. Not nearly as loud now. Probably still kind of loud. But yeah, I've been using this as a way to repair my items. I don't know what the spawn rate is. I mean, it's pretty good. It's good enough that I can keep my pickaxe with the mending as soon as these guys all die. Hurry up and die already. Was that it? Oh, look at me. Ooh, this tickles. Oh, it tickles so much. But, so, and let me pick up this stuff. Holy cow. See, I've already got my pickaxe repaired. I'll leave that stuff in there. I've got a bunch of, you know, flesh, some swords, some other stuff. Oh man, chest after chest after chest of smooth stone. I mean, these are all full of smooth stone, you know, granite and dorite and andesite and stuff. I'm starting to get that situated. Here's some of the gold I've got. I've been using silk touch on pretty much everything, so, you know, I've got a lot of blocks that I can place back, so it's not I can actually put the gold ore block back in, or the coal and stuff, as a design feature up there. I think it's going to work out really, really well. Ooh, I got into a slime chunk too, so that is cool. I don't need all of these swords, that's for stinking sure. Get out of my life forever into the pit of the beyond. But through this gold farm, I have been able to, I'll see once I do it right. You're on camera, everyone's watching. You've done enough of it, you should have had your practice. But I'll show you how much gold I've come up with the gold farm so far, which is basically all this, except for these is what I've mined. This is all made from the gold farm. So it's producing pretty darn well, and it's going to make me enough that I can use those gold blocks to, using beacons, but because I think I may extend the beacons a bit, but also use in this treasure room between. Let me show you kind of my idea for treasure lying about, and then we're going to call it quits. So I got to do that and do that and do some of this just for like the gold part of the treasure. I think you do this. Yeah, I do that like that. Yes. Maybe I'll do one more of these so I can do it, dude. Yeah, like that. And then come up here. So for like a pile of gold, you'd have some stone, some gold, some of this, and some pressure plates. I didn't grab enough, so you have a little bit of that spread around, have a little bit of this spread around. Well, you wouldn't want it in the inside. That would be a waste. It would be a waste. Maybe put a couple on the floor. Boop, boop. Oops, I wanted to have these. Boop, boop. And then maybe one of those there. And one of these here. Switch that back like so. One of them there, and one of those there. You know, and it's just like a... Oh, crap, I ran out. But imagine this, but just everywhere in here. Just everywhere. I'm talking piles and mounds of it. This thing is going to be so filled with gold, and I see you, creeper. Sniper shot. Oh, wow, way too high. Huh. I have adjusted for your distance. I've got you locked and you're dead. Your face has burned. But yeah, like I said, piles and piles of this gold everywhere, which I think is going to turn out to look really, really cool. I need to do some more mining, some more like branch mining, so that, or strip mining or whatever, so that I can get more ore blocks. But because as far as like the gold itself goes, this farm is bringing me enough. And there's, just in case you can't tell, there is more portals inside there too. So that's why it's, you know, pretty good and efficient. But yeah, there it is, guys. That right there is the goal when it comes to what I'm going to do starting here. I'm going to do the treasure room, and then I'm going to work the story from there. If you guys have any ideas on storyline, you know, what is this rock? Why is it here? You know, what powers does it give to the dwarves? And, you know, names for the dwarven king and names for the townsfolk and all of that stuff, you know, leave them in the comments. Let's continue to build this world together. Let's get a bird's eye view. And any other ideas that you have, just let me know. But like always, guys, thank you so very much for watching. And until next time, remember, I'll be back. Ooh, I'm gonna jump to my death. Ow, my leg. It broke my leg. I like it, I dig it, I want more of it.